All right, my turn.
All right.
My turn. So we'll make, what's on the list? Lemon lime pie. As I told you before, it used to be key lime pie, and it still is when I can find key lime pie filling. This is dairy mix. Comes from cows, of course, and then through a dairy. This is, we call it ice cream mix. Although Steve started to rename it blend, ice cream blend. It's basically cream and skim milk and milk solids. That's what it is, little sugar. And this is the basis for all the ice creams that we'll ever make. And they always come in these, what's called bladders. These bladders are 10 quarts each. And they usually come 2 bladders to a box. And the box, how much will it cost? It'll run you about $45.
How much per gallon? About 10, 11?
I don't know. Math was never my strong suit.
About $11 a gallon.
And my machine at the store is a 24 quart. Looks the same as this, but it's double the capacity. So we're going to make it half. In a 24 quart machine, which you'll all have one day, no matter what you start with, you'll have the Emery 24. It's just an absolute. It's a lock. So to handle the bladders, which any of my this week's students could do like that, except Steve. We lift it up by the neck, squeeze it over here, take off the cap, and then we're going to grasp it in our other hand and pour 5 quarts in, because this is a 10 quart bag, but we only need 5 quarts. So we'll go up to about 5 quarts.
14, 8.
100%.
Of the dairy mix.
I know.
Oh, okay.
We use 10%.
Okay.
Right, Steve?
Yes.
Yeah. 10% butterfat, I've found over the last 10 years, is ideal. You can make anything from it. You can get the smoothness from it, the creaminess, and you don't get bloated. A little girl like you could probably eat a good half gallon in 20 minutes. No?
Yeah, I could. I could probably eat more.
Okay, so the ingredients for this are lemon pie filling or lemon cream, sugar, Key West. You don't have to write this down. First taste it.
It'll be on the video.
It'll be on, that's right.
Do you have a can opener?
I already opened them.
Okay.
Why?
Just want to make sure. Get you anything you need.
Be prepared, you know? Be prepared. So first thing I do is I line up, the first thing I do is pour the proper amount of mix in the machine. That's taken care of. So let's do that. This is 5 quarts, and we'll pour it right in. Now, if I were Steve in the back row with the hat, this would be on the floor by now. Steve, am I lying?
No, you're not.
Okay.
You must know Steve.
Well, he took the class, and right now they're still cleaning up.
Wow.
But he nailed it.
Let's
He
not
got it.
malign him just because his name's Steve.
Oh, that's right. Now we're going to add some sugar. How much, Gail?
4 pounds.
How much, Gail?
4 pounds.
This is half the size of my machine. Okay. We'll add 2 pounds of sugar. And before we add the sugar, we'll start the machine so that we get a great mix. Super premium, start. And this will go at 234 revolutions per minute.
Yeah, you hit super premium.
I know.
You want
I
homemade.
know. So this'll spin counterclockwise at 234 revolutions per minute, which is the world's greatest mixer. So we'll then just add the sugar. And in no time, that's dissolved. With no residue in the bottom of the bucket, you're getting it all, which is a good thing. So the sugar's in there. Now we'll add the Good to the waste not, want not, right? Now we'll add the lemon cream. It's good stuff. Now we're making ice cream. You can make, years ago, ices, Steve will attest to, lemon cherry chocolate. That's what you had. That was Italian ices. These days, you go into a fine Italian ice place and you see flavors that you never dreamed of could be replicated in Italian ices. So the Italian ice business has learned from the ice cream people that anything goes. What we're making now, lemon lime ice cream, we can make lemon lime Italian ice. We can make Fat Elvis Italian ice. And then there's the middle ground, which is, what's the middle ground? Cream ice. Anybody know what cream ice is? Raise your hand if you do. Okay, how about sherbet? Raise your hand if you know. Whole different story. Same thing. All right, so now we're going to add Duncan Hines. Now that brings me to another point. You don't mind if I digress, do you?
Now if you pour it in and start the freezing.
Okay. So in other words, digress after I digress.
Yeah, work first.
Okay. So I'm pouring this in. And this will be spatulaed in. Now I got to tell you, Steve's a good friend of mine, but I make nothing on the sale of his machines. So when I tell you this, it's absolute fact. I've been using them for 10 years. Everything goes in here. Whether you're making nuts, berries, fruits, frozen stuff, it all goes right in. It's and that enables you to make flavors that you never dreamed of before.
And that's only in that machine. But this one doesn't accept nuts, or does it?
Every machine accepts nuts, cherries, berries, raisins, gravel.
Don't get me that excited. I'm excited here.
You're excited?
Oh yeah, thank you.
She's excited.
I'm excited.
What are you excited about? Starting a business or?
No, about using a product that will actually make the work easier. There's some machines, like Brazilian machines that, claim the same thing, but they cost a lot of money. And
remember when your grandmother made soup? She had all the ingredients, and you looked at the ingredients, it was all good stuff. And it's the same with ice cream. If you put good stuff in, you can't screw it up. Good stuff is going to come out. All right, what didn't we add? The Key West lime juice. Is there a difference between lime juice, Schleim juice, and Key West lime juice? You bet there is. Just like there's a difference between Domino's sugar and Great Value sugar.
Yeah, but it was a great value.
That's correct. It's a great value. The profit in everything we make is enormous. Tell them, is it enormous profit, Steve? Are we working on an amazing profit? Unlike any product in the
Yes.
world,
12.4
the
billion.
profit in this is amazing. You're going to sell an ice cream for $5. You're going to make more than $4 on that ice cream. That's pretty good. All right, what do we do now? We add some lime juice. I'm not sure how much, so we'll just add a touch.
That's a pretty heavy-handed touch.
That's a touch. Luckily, this wasn't a gallon. All right, so now, this is the beauty of it. We've added 3 basic things. We've added lemon pie filling. Now, when you go to the store, there's a whole lot of different pie fillings. Apple, blueberry, strawberry, rhubarb. So just pick up a couple of cans, add a little sugar, and see what you got. Now, I'm going to see what we have now. And if it's good, we'll proceed. If it's not, we'll adapt. And you're the judge. Her ice cream is going to be different from his ice cream because she may want sweeter, less sweet, more flavor, and you may want it differently. Also, the area you're in. You may want different products for different areas. So let's see what we got. That's perfect. course you knew I'd say that, right? It is perfect. And we'll make ice cream out of it. We'll put this on. And this counts up, down, right? Up, good.
Oh, no. It counts
Yes,
down.
it's doing fine. It's counting up. That's what I like.
Either one.
The timer I use on my machine is just like this. It counts up. And I use it for no other reason than to remind me that the machine is on. Because I put it right here, and I can always look across the room to make sure that I started everything and it's going, and it's not going too long.
How's it coming?
Are we ready?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, it looks like
It looks a little...
you would wait.
I would wait.
Right.
Yeah. You
But
pull
I'm
it?
ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
You know what I discovered? We discovered in the class yesterday, the pulling it sooner means that it's a little denser.
Yes, it is.
It's less whipping.
It has an add less whipping.
Right.
That's right.
That's why my ice cream's so good. And we
That's-
just discovered it.
That's one of the reasons. You need a tub?
Do I need a what?
A tub?
Okay.
Or-
You want to store it in that?
No. I'm going to put it into something like this.
Okay. Well, I'll
In
fill
fact,
this
let me
up
do this.
and-
Let me get some of the small ones. You can pull it into that.
Yeah, I'll serve from this, and you can put it in a gelato for,
Yeah.
there'll be more than that.
I'll start with these.
Okay, because there's one right here, a big one if you want.
I want to fill these little ones first.
Okay.
The little ones go to my house.
Now, how do you know when it's ready? As Steve just alluded to, he pulls it later. I pull it sooner. But when I pull it, when I think it's ready, is when it holds a peak. You see that? You see it's not going down into the bottom. It's holding a peak. My opinion, it's ready.
And when I pull it, I can open the gate and close it, and it cuts off like a knife went through it, like you just sliced a piece of pie. And there's no difference in the quality or the product. Mine will tend to have more air depending on, and I can adjust that with the Infinite.
You actually leave it? Is it more than 15 minutes or?
8.
8 minutes?
Wouldn't you say it's about 8 minutes freeze time? You put
To
extra
do
sugar.
this?
Yeah, you put extra sugar in. You might be
Yeah,
10.
8 minutes. That's all right. 8 minutes, I think it went. You got more.
Okay.
Ah, now I get the big one.
What's your timer say right now?
0, I reset it.
It doesn't say anything. You have to look at it. I couldn't resist. How is this?
I don't know.
I'll give it
Season
the
pain.
taste test.
Okay, you want to try
You
this?
can't have this. I'm sorry. I'm taking this home.
You want to try this? Yeah. All right, well, come on up. I'm not serving you.